Hello, everyone. I want to talk about a few things that have been going on now for probably a few weeks, maybe a month. I'm pretty sure just about everybody knows about it if you pay attention even a little bit of the news. Everyone, you've been trumped. This is a wake-up call to all the people who like to learn things the hard way. God bless their soul. But especially if you voted for the guy sitting in the White House right now, it is so mind-blowing to know that we still have people of color, specifically black and brown people, blacks and Hispanic people, who voted for this dude, who doesn't like blacks and Hispanics. I don't know why they think that's not including them, but they're different. I don't know what's going on with their heads. Some people maybe connect with the president on a patriarchal level. They voted for him because he was a man. They didn't want a woman in the White House. And others voted for him because he was white. They might have okay with Obama, a black guy, but not a woman or not a black woman. There's a lot of different ways to kind of, separate things. Some people, okay, they'll take a black male, but not a black woman, you know what I'm saying? And they may not even take a white woman, but a white male, So anyway, that different people connected to him in different ways. But how do we have Hispanic people right now who are really being targeted the most, who still think they are safe? I don't understand that. I mean, because this bozo said that he only wants criminals. And they're like, oh, not me. That's y'all. I don't. As soon as this guy got back in the White House, I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, nobody's safe. I feel like nobody is safe. Everything he says he might do it, stuff he says he's going to do for you, he may not do for you. I don't understand that. But you don't get that. Racist white folks see all people of color as criminals. I don't know why people of color don't get that. They see all of us as criminals. They say, oh no, I'm cool with them. I'm a good old girl. I tap dance for them. I kiss their butt. I brown nose. I laugh at everything they say. They never forget your skin tone. I'm sorry, they don't. They don't forget you're black. They don't forget you're Hispanic. I don't care how close you think you are with them. They don't. And they feel that they're still kind of separate in their mind. They're still a little bit separate from you because of your skin tone versus their skin tone. But you have a lot of infighting sometimes within ethnic groups of, I'm more educated than these other Hispanics, or I'm more educated than these other black people, or, I'm lighter skinned than this Hispanic person. I'm more lighter skinned than this black person. There's a lot of infighting that's always been going on for a long time. And a lot of times that came from the slave master telling them, choosing a lighter skinned black person over a darker skin. That didn't come from us. That came from racist white people who want us to hate on ourselves, including people of color. And but wherever you tell yourself to separate yourself even further from those people that are being criminalized, just to find yourself in the same boat as those so-called criminals. So many people have been arrested, pulled over, and like, but hey, I'm not a criminal. I was just doing this. They don't care. And the people he's got doing this are just almost like anybody. It's not your typical people. These are just anybody. Really, some people just need a paycheck. And as long as the president tells them it's okay, have at it, they're like, okay. They don't care. They just want that money. They don't care about doing right. They don't care about being civilized towards you and your children. They don't care. But if you don't know or your history, then you're bound to repeat it. I want to say that's how the phrase goes. Do you think that General Custer, the guy from, back in the 1800s or early 1900s, only eliminated the bad Indians when they just annihilated everybody? Do you think that Hitler only executed the bad Jews? Do you think that slaveholders only enslaved the bad Africans? The bad black people? So come on, folks. Now, come on. Remember what they say. This is what a phrase racist white people have said before. The only good Indian is a dead Indian. The only good Jew is a dead Jew. The only good, I won't say the N-word, but I'll say the only good Negro is a dead Negro. That's their mentality. Okay, they don't see one really much. They like the ones who stay in their place and submit to them and cater to them. They like that, but that's how they were thinking back in the day. So now you really have the only good Hispanic or Latin person is a deported one. that's kind of how they're thinking about y'all right now, right? Like deported. They almost could almost look at many of you as all illegal. Now, I'm sure there's plenty of people who have not been touched by this, but still, it's going on. So it's easy for some people to divorce themselves from the situation because, it doesn't directly affect them. Just like the virus. When Corona came along, some people never saw any bit of the virus. Nobody they knew got touched, nobody died, but somebody else was deeply affected. And that's how, the same situation. Well, I haven't seen anything in my town. I haven't seen ICE. I haven't seen nobody get thrown to the ground. I'm Hispanic, and nothing. My life hasn't changed at all, but it's still affecting our people. If one of us is affected, then we should all take notice and come together to fight against that, to speak up against it, right? So don't just wait till it comes to your door and say, okay, now I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm concerned. So anyway, that's something that's been going on, that's been on my mind. I'm like, y'all, wake up. Wake up, y'all. Come, if you voted for this guy, you asked for this crap. Those of us who didn't vote for him, we were already knowing just anything is possible. Anything crazy is possible. But if you voted for him really thinking, he's for my people, he's not racist, and then you get thrown to the ground, and you're an American citizen, or you're not on the most wanted list, but if you voted for him, you asked for this crap. And the crazy thing is, he's even messing with people who aren't black and Hispanic, who are losing their jobs and who are getting their all kind of departments getting closed down. They're like, well, hold on, I thought you were just going to mess with the blacks and Mexicans. That's what y'all get too. If you voted for him and you're okay with him messing with the people of color, the next you know he's getting rid of the Department of Education, he's messing with the Veteran Affairs, and you voted for him, that's what you get. You asked for that. Because you're okay. As long as somebody else, not you, that's what happens when you put somebody like that in power. Right? And somebody who's not all quite there, they'll do anything. It's not about. The fact is, anybody who's not a millionaire, y'all Negroes, even the white folks, you a coal miner, you one of us, you a Negro, you one of us, okay? You might as well be a person of color, okay? It doesn't matter. If you want the poet, even some of these upper middle class, y'all not rich. You have to pay, you still paying off your house, you're not rich. Rich folks can write one check and the house is paid for, okay? He don't care about you people. If you're not donating to his cause, and I'm not even saying too much, you his right-hand man, he still would ask you the next day. So, y'all, wake up, y'all. Stop. You don't learn the hard way no more. This is your wake-up call. Wake up. Thanks for watching.